Greetings, YouTube. I have made it no mystery on this channel that I find Battlegrounds to be better than I expected, but worse than I had hoped. The most fun that I have had in Battlegrounds by far was the special solo and alliance event with major rewards. And I really think if Kabam had been smarter and not so greedy after that season where we had the temporary buffed rewards, and it was the first and maybe only time that I'll make it into the Gladiator circuit, you could see just motivation, big time, to do more Battlegrounds fights. And I had people in my alliance that had never done Battlegrounds before that jumped in because they wanted to help out the alliance. They didn't want to be the weak link. And they also wanted good solo rewards. Since then, they've gone away from it, and I find it to be boring, stale, frustrating, and not worth the effort. I also have found that if I finish in Diamond 1 versus the opening tier of Gladiator Circuit, my rewards are basically the same in terms of the rank rewards, so I don't find that that is enough motivation for me to care. And I feel like maybe a lot of people feel that same way because it's already been a year. 1 year. Can you believe that? Since Battlegrounds was introduced. And BG Season 12, which starts this week, marks a return to temporary buffed rewards. And this is the most exciting part of Battlegrounds, when they have these temporary buffs. So, you can see from the MCOC team in the overview, Season 12 marks Battlegrounds 1 year anniversary, as well as Battleground Brawl. To help celebrate, you'll find some new rewards and some juiced up temporary rewards this season. So, if you're only going to care about one season for the rest of the year in Battlegrounds, it appears that this one, at least until further notice, is the season to care about. For Season 12, Conqueror Summoners will have access to Battlegrounds again. Welcome back, so you can get killed by uncollected players. I'm laughing because I don't know if that's true or not, but it kind of feels that way. You get to be the worst players in the pool. Alright, so Season 12 does start tomorrow, October 18th. It ends on November 15th. We've got evolving titles, which is something that we're supposed to care about, apparently. Along with some reward updates, we'll be adding titles for all ranks of Celestial. These are evolving titles that will upgrade every 5 times. It's gained similar to titles obtained from Alliance War. You've got Battlegrounds Gladiator, Battlegrounds Warrior. Battlegrounds Combatant doesn't sound as impressive to me as Warrior or Gladiator, so that's interesting public relations. Please see the reward chart below. Permanent chart changes are in orange, while temporary Season 12 only additions are in blue. Guillotine Deathless, Piece 2 of 5. A reminder to all summoners, the second sword piece, the first will be in the in-game message. Required to acquire Guillotine Deathless will be rewarded to all players who complete the victory track and engage in at least one fight in the Gladiator Circuit. So yes, the motivation to go to the Gladiator Circuit for a piece of Deathless Guillotine, is that going to be enough motivation to inspire players to push further? I have no idea. But, you know, maybe it's just going to be a bonus if you look at the rest that we'll go over in this video. Reward changes. Let's start with this image, huh? And look, they don't make it the easiest for content creators to zoom on this, but we're going to try. Alright, so you can see that there are Titan Crystal Shards available. Pretty good chunk in Season 12. You can see that Celestial 1, 2, and 3, all the way up, give that top 10,000 Titan Crystal Shards along with 6-star Relic Shards and Tier 1 Celestial Alloy, Tier 2, a bunch of Relic stuff. And then you can see the 7-star Shards are really what Kabam is trying to get players to care about in making it to Gladiator Circuit. All the way place 9,999,000, if I'm reading that right, and Lord knows it may not be. Uru 3. 1,000 7-star shards. I mean, that's better than nothing, but I open that every week just from 6-star dupes. So, I mean, again, cool, I guess, but not a huge motivator for me. I'm not going to be mourning the loss of that normally if I don't make it there. And then we have the solo event. Now, this is worth talking about because, as usual, once you get to 300,000 points, that used to be where the cutoff was. But now the blue is a 6-star hero crystal shard, enough for a 6-star featured for 325,000 points. 350 gets a 6-star class nexus. 375 gets half of a 7-star crystal, assuming you're purchasing it from the 15,000 price point, not 10,000. Then 400,000, a 6-star abyss nexus crystal. 450,000, so this is 150,000 more than the previous max milestone in milestone 20 instead of milestone 15. You get 5,000 Titan crystal shards, which I think is going to be relevant to quite a few summoners. And then we've got the solo ranked rewards, which give you at the top an additional 7-star shard count of 15,000, a 6-star awakening gem. I think that's a generic, more 6-star shards. And then all the way down, you'll see to place 25,000, you get an additional 1,500 or more 7-star shards. Look, this is better, but I don't know. Here you got tier 1 alphas, tier 4 basics, tier 4 class catalysts for the BG Alliance event. Eventually you'll make it to a tier 5 class catalyst selector and a tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha. So on and so forth, all the way to the tier 6 class catalyst crystal, the tier 6 class catalyst selector, and the tier 6 class catalyst, it looks like 100% selector, for 12 million. So this is very similar to my favorite event, where your alliance pushes for 12 million points as an alliance, and you push solo-wise for at least 450,000 points. Now, how many people per alliance will actually accomplish this? Your guess is as good as mine. But for now, it's definitely newsworthy. Huge rewards buff for Battlegrounds Season 12. I wish this was permanent, but obviously some are, most aren't. That is annoying, and it makes Season 13 feel like a letdown. But Kabam likes to do these special, couple times a year, buffed reward seasons. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.